What's going on, guys? TTL here. Today I'm going to be going over my top 5 MLB plays for today. Today is August 11th, 2023. Thank you guys for all the support you guys have given me this year. Let's keep it going till the end of the year. Starting in September, I'll be having daily uploads every single day. For now, I'm just trying to get at least 2 or 3 a week. Trying my best to get these videos out for you guys. Maybe I'll have more some weeks I might just have 1, but trying my best for you guys until September comes. And let's just get into the picks. Right before we do though, if you're interested in my VIP, it's $20 a month. You get complete PrizePicks, Underdog, and Sleeper slips. You also get complete parlay play slips, which I've just now partnered with. Sportsbook bets, VIP only, watch parties, live streams, giveaways. I'm doing a $500 giveaway right now. So if you guys aren't in the Discord is completely free. Go join. I'm doing a $500 giveaway, $50 to 10 different people that sign up to parlay play using code TTL and make their first deposit of $10 or more. Again, I'm picking 10 people to win $50. So make sure you're in my Discord. Go sign up to parlay play using code TTL. Make that first deposit. I've also been giving away free picks for parlay play in the Discord so that you can actually have a reason to sign up. But we've been killing it over there. So you also get 2 weeks free VIP when you sign up as well. So make sure to go do that. And let's get into the picks. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze, but it's not coming. I don't think it's coming. Sorry about that. One of my main plays today is actually Lynn under 8 strikeouts versus the Rockies. This is at 8.5 on Sleeper. So I do prefer this on Sleeper just a little bit. But the 8, I still think this is at max a push. We can take a look. The Rockies, they're pretty bad at striking out. They are 27th of 30th, averaging over 9 strikeouts per game this season. But when we take a look at Lynn on Outlier.bet, you can use the link for Outlier.bet as well in the description below. You get a week free if you use my link. Outlier.bet is amazing for seeing stats for players. But it's around minus 146 odds on FanDuel for under 8.5. It's all the way up at minus 170 for under 8.5 on DraftKings. And he's pushed or went under 8 strikeouts per game in 83% of his games this season. 19 games out of 23. And only one of those is a push. He just hasn't been performing well this season. And even if he has been performing well, like even if he's not been performing terribly, 8 strikeouts is a lot of strikeouts. Like you can still get 6, 7 strikeouts and be performing decent and it just not be 8 strikeouts. Even if he gets 8, it's a push. I just don't see him getting 9 or more strikeouts. There's only been 4 games this entire season that he's done that. Over his last 10, he's had 2. 1 was versus the Mariners. 1 was versus Toronto. I just don't see him getting that versus the Rockies today. And I'm locking this in with confidence. Out of his last 5, he stayed under in all 5. Just love this play. Locking this in 2 picks, 3 picks, 4 picks, 5 picks, 6 picks. However you want to play it, go ahead and play it. Loving this pick tonight. I also really love Blake Snell over 6.5 strikeouts. So this is versus Arizona. The Diamondbacks are pretty decent at not striking out. They're 3rd out of 30th, averaging just under 8 strikeouts per game on average. Blake Snell's number is at 6.5. So we can see over 6.5 is around minus 110 odds on average between the sports books. In 2023, this season, he's hit at a 57% rate for over 6.5. Recently, though, this has been a lot more. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 out of 13 over his past 13 starts. Over his last 10, he's 8 out of 10. He's been killing it. especially versus teams like the one he's going against today, Arizona. Even these good teams, he got 11 versus the Mets. He got 12 versus the Rays, 9 versus the Rangers, 8 versus the Dodgers. He's been killing it, so I'm gonna just take that play today. Feel free to fade this particular play if you're not too interested in going against Arizona. Obviously, the Diamondbacks are really good at not striking out, so there is that. But I like to play. I'm locking it in, and I'm using that with confidence. I also really love Oviedo under 6 strikeouts versus Cincinnati. This is versus the Reds. Cincinnati are 25th of 30th, averaging just around 9 strikeouts per game. And when we take a look at Oviedo, we can find him. So they have him at 5.5. We can't look at under 6.5, but what we can do is we'll look at over 6.5. We'll go 2023, and we can see that in 19 out of 23 games, he's had 6 or less strikeouts per game. So 19 out of 23 starts this season, he's had 6 or less. That would be an 83% rate of him pushing or going under. He is versus the Reds, who could get some decent at-bats against him and could get some hits on him. Definitely loving this today. I'm locking it in with confidence. I also really love John Gray over 4.5 strikeouts. John Gray's going over this in 2 of his last 5. He has gone over in 2 in a row now. 2 of those were also 4 strikeouts, which is just unlucky. The Giants are 28th of 30th, averaging 9.39 strikeouts per game this season. They just strike out a ton. And when we take a look at John Gray, it's around minus 115 odds on average, and in 2023 he's going over this half the time, 45%, little under half the time, and he goes in streaks. So we'll see. He started off the season, he had 5 games that he stayed under, and then he had 6 games he went over, then he had 6 games he went under. Now we have 2 games that he's went over. That means he has 4 more games in a row that he has to go over 4.5 to like keep this 6-6 pattern going. So definitely locking this one in. Not for that reason, of course. That was a joke. But he has gone over twice in a row. I personally like this versus the Giants. We can see a lot of the times when he's gone under, it was versus the Rays, versus Cleveland, who are number 1 and number 15. Boston, that's number 8. Houston, and then the Yankees, that's 11 and 5. That's Toronto, that's number 7. So it's against these like top tier teams. So he's gotten 4 against a lot of these top tier teams as well, like the Guardians, Houston, and the Yankees. Meanwhile, like versus the bad teams, like the Mariners that strike out a lot, he's got 8. He got 8 versus the Orioles. He got 12 versus the Cardinals, who are like middle of the pack. They're like near the bottom, I think, somewhere. No, they're actually 10th. Wow. So, I mean, he does have his games that he can shine. At 4.5 strikeouts versus the Giants, I personally will take this. There's no head-to-head data right now, so I can't really look at any of that. But I do love taking this over today. And now my last play of the day is Adan over 5 versus Oakland. So the main thing is hopefully he stays 6 innings. But Oakland are 24th of 30th, averaging over 9.13 strikeouts per game. And when we take a look at Adan, we'll take a look at over 4.5 because we just need the push, which is 5 strikeouts. He's hit this in the 1 game that he's played this season. He's hit it. He got 7 strikeouts in that game. Now, if you take a look, PrizePicks is going to have a lot of games that he's played this season compared to Outlier.bet. But when we take a look, we'll go to Amazon on Google, MLB.com. We'll see 2023 regular season, 1 win, 0 losses. 3 games, 1 game start. He's only started 1 game this season. Is this the right player? Yeah. He's only started 1 game this season. I don't know why this says 11 strikeouts. I'm so confused. Oh, this is like total. Okay. But total, he has 11 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts this season. 2 of those are without him starting. So he pitched 2 innings and he pitched 3 innings these 2 games. He got 2 strikeouts in both of those, but he only pitched 2 innings and 3 innings. So his actual start, he pitched 6 innings versus the Reds. He got a win. He got 7 strikeouts. Looked phenomenal in that outing. So today versus Oakland, I expect him to perform just about the same. I expect 6-7 strikeouts in 6 innings. As long as he doesn't give up a ton of earned runs, as long as he doesn't give up a ton of hits, he should go over this fairly easily. I'm locking it in a few different slips. Love the play. And that should be it for today, guys. So I have Lance Lynn under 8, Blake Snell over 6.5, Oviedo under 6, Adan over 5, and John Gray over 4.5. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment if you're going to tell any of these picks. If you have any questions about any picks that you personally are looking at, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video.